Friends, we gather every week to be healed and made whole by Jesus and to bring that healing and wholeness into the world. So we believe that to live like Jesus means to be contemplative and incarnational, to be evangelical and holy, to be charismatic and social justice minded. So in this lengthy series of Ordinary Time, we're intending to align our lives with the social justice practices, the compassionate stream of Christian tradition, putting feet to our faith and establishing God's justice all around us. According to Ronald Rolheiser, social justice tries to look at the system within which we live so as to name and change those structural things that account for the fact that some of us are unduly penalized, even as others of us are unduly privileged. So when we talk about social justice, about establishing God's justice all around us, it feels like some impossible but ethereal pursuit, doesn't it? It seems like work for someone else to do, someone who's truly passionate, someone who's really vocal and powerful, or maybe at least a pastor. It can't be for me. But none of us is off the hook. This kind of justice that exists in the kingdom of God only exists if we build it. It's up to us to literally follow Jesus into the world, to bring God's healing and wholeness, God's love and unity and peace and forgiveness to our families, to our neighborhoods. Okay, that's nice, but how? I figured you'd want me to give you a 4-step plan, because I'm the pastor after all. I have the plan for executing God's style of justice. Well, I'd like that blueprint too. So if you find it, you can give it to me. But the truth is, friends, I don't know exactly what that will look like for you. My job is to figure out what it looks like for me. I don't know how Jesus is going to use your specific life because you have unique passions and abilities. You have specific connections in your community, a specific context in which God is going to call you and equip you to do justice. So only you can figure that out. So today, I'm challenging you to do that. Figure out how God's Spirit is urging you to join Jesus in building a kingdom of justice in a world where power and money and conquest is what rules the day. Ask Jesus to show you your unique place in God's kingdom, for how your quirks and interests, your training, your education, or lack thereof could be the way that God's kingdom is built around you, that you put feet to your faith in Jesus. Ask for eyes to see your neighborhood, to see the needs around you in your municipality, in your state. Ask for ideas and a hope for the future. Ask for an action plan. Spend an hour a day in prayer until you know what to do next. Or maybe you spend a whole day in prayer asking for wisdom and insight into your place in this world and in God's kingdom. Maybe you fast and pray one day every single week until you know what your next loving thing is, the thing that will call out injustice and take part in building something new, building God's kingdom here on earth as it is in heaven. Friends, let's get to work.